I know you can hear me. I'm trapped. You've gotta help me. The clock is ticking. I can feel it. You're the only one who can help me. A terrible villain has imprisoned me in this castle. This evil spirit. This demon. Only a true hero.
Could it be
Possible. I believe it is, but please be careful. This will be dangerous. But you are my only hope. You can put an end to this darkness. Wait, what is that?
Sleeping with my armor on was really for the best. I won't have to waste my time, I'm ready for this quest. I'll introduce myself, I'm the hero of this song. I have to save the princess and I just can't take too long. In order to find a castle, I know the recipe. Heading to the right is the only possibility. I see a cliff up high, but that won't stop me at all. For I can do 12-foot jumps and I don't get hurt when I fall. Looks like an easy journey, there's nothing to give me a scare. Oh, never mind, I jinxed it, there's somebody over there. Even if odds are against me and fear takes over my soul, my faith is never ending and will carry me to my goal. I see a couple of snakes, but it's not too much for me. I just don't think that's fair, maybe I should check with the referee. There will be a few moments when I will have to duck, but that will not protect me, so I shouldn't push my luck. There are so many serpents, they seem to crawl out of the earth. Although I had it coming because I am the one on their turf. I can see a statue on the other side of this tunnel. This could be a trap, there's no room for me to fumble. It just fired an arrow, but how it could isn't clear. I never knew a snake could be such a crafty engineer. Other than showing the way, there's no information to find. It is beyond my powers to look behind the sign. I am a mighty warrior, but no matter how hard I try, whenever I touch a snake, I feel I am going to die. Oh, noble gentleman, could you please help me? I need to find a castle and set the princess free. Your voice is weird, doesn't sound like you're speaking, but for some reason I can understand the meaning. This conversation was nice, and you seem pretty alright. But I must be going, got to get back to the fight. Something is further along, and it's hard not to stare. What do I see? A piece of the ground just floating in the air. Could I be losing my sanity? Or does this truly defy the laws of gravity? As if there weren't enough, something else comes to sight. Another floating platform, but this one goes left and right. In spite of all the hardship, I will continue to strive. I'll do what it takes so the princess does get out alive. I defeated the snake and something strange came out. This whole thing brings new meaning to pouring one's heart out. I am still confounded by all these floating floors. All I know is I won't stare into the abyss anymore. Something here is bothering me and I can't help but stare. All the ground around me seems to be made of squares. I know the road ahead is long, fatigue may come into play, but nothing will prevent me from keeping evil at bay. I carefully move, my effort will not be in vain. I have to take my time if I don't want to do this again. Something's always driving me to move to the right, so I just made the jump even though the bottom was out of sight. I'm a little confused now, can't tell the truth from a lie. Everything just changed when I blinked my eyes. As I go on with my journey, I notice something strange. I didn't expect the colors of the sky to suddenly change. I see another rival that dares to block my path. It has a serpent's body and a dragon's breath. Ugh. I have to climb now, which puts me in a tizzy. I just hope and pray the height won't make me dizzy. With the eyes of an eagle, I look far beyond this point. I hope that I find nothing that will disappoint. Creatures will leave an assortment of items in their wake. How weird is the diet of these snakes? Plenty of strength and courage run deep inside of me. In spite of all the danger, I still refuse to flee. Faced with all these challenges, it's often hard to think straight. And sometimes my singing isn't so great. Wow, what a contraption, and it's so satisfying. You just jump on top of it and then it sends you flying. I'm going inside this cave and I'm ready to fight. I won't back down no matter what it is I find. How this spring works, I have already deduced. I just jump on top of it and then it gives me a boost. The sun is burning me, I wish this would be over, but it's just the beginning, there's a lot of ground to cover. I see blocks are flying, it's no longer news to me. It's just disrespectful to gravity. I'll introduce myself, I'm the hero of this song. I guess you already know this, so never mind, let's move along. What is up with the signs? Now this is such a shame. They're anything but helpful, they all just look the same. This fireball might be useful in my quest. I wonder how it didn't burn the chest. And since it didn't burn me as well, I'm gonna use it on the snakes and raise some hell. This fireball will help me clear the way. I just need to charge it to fire away. I'm a clever fellow, the solution has been found. But still, I don't know how the fire can make the bridge come down. Sometimes I want to stop and take a short time out, whenever I run out of things to sing about. The enemy is far from me, but let him escape I will not. I'm gonna set it on fire with this new power I've got. I'm getting tired of fighting all these nasty snakes, but then I think it could be worse, and then my poor heart aches. Rescuing the princess is something I must do. Someone has to save her, if not I, then who? Snakes in my way won't cut any slack. Even when I'm jumping, I must attack. I have learned a lesson, my victory surely will depend as much on courage as on acrobatic skill. I'm a master swordsman, I am very skilled. When the princess sees me, I am certain she'll be thrilled. So glad I don't see those bottomless pits anymore. Just thinking of falling down shakes me to the core. I am not afraid to seal my fate and see this through. I will listen to my heart and that is all I have to do. furnace, but now I have figured this out. I'll just use my fireball to get the bridge to come down. Nothing actually happened. I am feeling a bit nervous. Someone should replace this broken furnace. I understand it now. I think I got it right. There's more than just one furnace that I'm supposed to ignite. This I wasn't expecting. I am a little confused. In order to lower the bridge, I will need to find more clues. Yes, I finally did it. The bridge has come down for me. Firing up the pre-furnaces was key. May all the bridges come down now, for I am going to pass. I've arrived in the castle and I am confident that I can rescue the princess from her predicament. Now I see a bridge, there's a changing scenery. I have a feeling now that I am closer to the enemy. By now I'm pretty certain my eyes are playing tricks on me. Is that a filthy snake in soldier's armor that I see? I look at the sky and I wonder how it might become noon again. I think we just skipped the night. I can't even afford to blink, I reckon. The enemy can appear in less than a second. Going up was something really clever. I should be applauded, my goal is closer than ever. No matter the height, there's a pattern that won't break. I can rest assured I'll always find the snake. Meanwhile, I see a ladder up ahead. There's a snake guarding it, so I'll hit it in the head. All these floating musical notes are really quite bizarre. Maybe I should collect them to improve my repertoire. Look, another item that some enemy left here. I simply can't help but find this really weird. As expected, the princess is not easy to find. Lacking a better idea, I'll just continue to climb. Step by step, there is so much at stake. Now I have to face a fire-breathing snake. Look at the snake and wonder how it does this feat of eating so many barrels just as if they were meat. I feel like I've climbed so much higher than a cliff. I just avoid looking up so my neck doesn't get stiff. Why does my goal seem to be placed so up high? I don't have a choice but climb towards the sky. Even when faced with a situation so dire, I will never fail, baby, I'm on fire. If all this climbing extends beyond here, then I'm pretty sure I will leave the atmosphere. I intend to find all the missing parts because I want to collect a whole bunch of hearts. When it comes to fighting, I'm as good as you can find, but I did not sign up for climbing ladders all the time. Something about this castle just bugs me more and more. How can it be so big and not have a single door? You could never find a serpent hunter more renowned. I have defeated so many, far too many to count. Trusting in this block here was a pretty good idea, but it's time to stay alert because there's danger lurking near. I have a secret plan so that I'll never resign. I am powered by righteousness in this war of mine. How many surprises have I yet to know? Further into the castle I'll have to go. I don't know what lies on the other end of this path, so if I do want to jump, maybe I should do the math. If I shout up here, it will surely echo out, echo out, echo out, echo out, echo out. These enemies should surrender to me. Better to do it voluntarily. Traps aplenty and hazards still abound, but I am staying strong while this block is moving around. I feel that my life will soon be history, unless I can dodge these barrels being thrown at me. I grew up in the plains, that is the world that I know, but even climbing this high I seem immune to vertigo. The princess. Well, I see no trace of her. So you're going to attack me? Conversation is over. Yes, victory is mine. I am finally rid of the hassle. But I just found out that our princess is in another castle.
I have to admit, I'm scared.
What's going on?
This is disturbing. Wait. I need to stay calm. In order to fulfill your destiny, you will have to journey through the wilderness and face many dangers. I hope you get to hear this.
I will enter this village, such a sight for my sore eyes. Me, I was feeling so helpless. I really could use someplace nice. Oh boy, that's something else. That information is really fantastic. I'm sorry to say, but that was me being sarcastic. Into this forest I'll continue the exploration. I'm looking for the princess, I could use some information. All these monkeys throwing rocks are dangerous and feral, but it could be worse, they could be throwing barrels. Something in the air just smells a little funky. Oh, just what I needed, I'm being attacked by a monkey. Walking on these branches just takes a lot of gall. And even though I'm heavy, it feels like they won't fall. That's throwing rocks and thinks it's funny. I'm glad they won't. These trees are tall. Now I'm facing a gigantic bee. I'm just hoping it won't fly too close to me. How can I go through these branches in opposite directions? There's not a lot of answers to my many questions. Gotta stay alert so I don't get stung by the bees. I don't know if a sting can flare up my allergies. I love moving my body, I love nature even more, but nothing here feels natural, it shakes me to the core. Such annoying monkeys, they continue chasing me. They won't leave me alone, even inside of a tree. Here is some advice, take it from me. Always look where you're going, so you don't hurt your knee. How can there be so many bees inside that hive? That doesn't make any sense, it shouldn't fit more than 5. I can tell that I have been zigzagging around. I just pray and hope that I don't fall to the ground. I grabbed the vine, but it didn't move left or right. It seems the laws of physics no longer apply. Still I can't help but wonder why. Wish there was a shortcut, but there's none that I could find. But it is what it is, these branches I must climb. Now I'm not so sure which word it is that I should sing. Is it a drone or a bee? I have trouble remembering. Oh, it's a bee, because it can sting. In a place such as this, there's something sticking out. Compared to normal forest, there's only a few bugs around. So many trees, I can't even see the sky. I might lose my way, but not my will to fight. I keep on climbing, just trying to find a way out. I am risking everything, have no doubt, hear me out. My foes may be great, but I am even greater. I'll get on this object, I will call it elevator. There must be a reward at the end of the line. But before I get there, I've got some trees to climb. In this frightening jungle, I'm ready to rumble. I can say that I am a true lover of nature, but that is not as important as saving the princess from danger. I still have to go on, but now I have to find my inner strength to jump from vine to vine. I remember the last time that I climbed so close to the sky. I was struck by the queen of all snakes, she almost set me on fire. Oh my. Looks like the scenery has finally changed. Maybe all this. Inside this forest I am mired in darkness, but it's alright because I've been training for this. And through this jungle I'm investigating if there's a dangerous foe sitting somewhere just waiting. This journey has taught me there are crazy things among us, so wasn't ready to see a walking fungus. I must engage in battle with a mushroom and a bee. They strike together cause they're both afraid of me. One thing I notice now that's quite impressive, it's that my suit of armor still so clean and reflective. Doesn't matter how hot and damp this filthy swamp can be, I'm always squeaky clean, that really pleases me. And now a fence is here to stop my progress. I'm getting stalled and also quite annoyed in the process. Can't let my proclivity to indulge in negativity hinder my legendary creativity. My enemies would love me to surrender, but they have underestimated this contender. I see a funny bottle, it looks like it's a potion. Of course I'll take a sip, for what is life without emotion? Look at me, I am invisible. I thought that this was impossible. I'm overwhelmed by all the greenery, but I must focus and not stare at the scenery. I have been fighting all these nasty creatures, but that is not the greater purpose of this adventure. And out of nowhere comes something I hate. Well, it's another annoying primate. I'm very well aware that dude is calling, but being covered in mud is really quite appalling. Whenever I see a sign, it's always so clear. There has to be somebody else around here. I've seen you before, the memory is clear, but how did you manage to get over here? You don't really fool me, I can tell the voice is the same. This isn't normal, you are rather strange. And even though I can be so heroic, this forest has a way to make anyone claustrophobic. One way to ruin your day is to get stung by a bee. It's even worse if you have an allergy. I keep my balance on this raft, which just started moving like witchcraft. Now I let myself be taken by this current. I live in a moment. This is the right path, I am not mistaken. My resolve can never be broken. Outside of fighting, I climb without tiring these vines that seem made out of iron. Here's another danger, defying nomenclature. It makes me detach Mother Nature. I would surely be so happy if these nasty creatures went to therapy. Yet another raft, the stakes are higher than before. I'm here with no oar, going with the flow. Any moment now, I will have to fall. But if I do fall, it's only my fault. 'Tis the tragic story of poor old Mr. Raft, who sacrificed himself by falling to his death. I see a trunk with a maze built within. Who could have built it? How do you even begin? I'm gentle and kind, and my heart is pure and clean. But I'm also the greatest threat that evil has ever seen. Now and then, having this potion is really good. I could never do without it, well, guess I could. By now I've been rafting for what seems like a year. First thing I do when I get out of here is get a sailor's degree. My journey is full of hits and misses. Doesn't help that there are all these abysses. Things could be simple, but these mushrooms make it such a hassle. Just call me crazy, but I think I missed the castle. Speaking of the castle, where's the princess? I have not found her here. Wonder where she will appear. Wherever she is, she's in distress. There's a place I can see where she may possibly be. As I'm moving further along the way, I can see that the sun is shining again. Whether that is good is hard to say, but if I quit, this is all in vain. These monkeys just won't leave me alone, coming out like a swarm ready to attack, throwing many stones at for me. I'll find a way to hit them right back. What's up with these houses with giant doors? They all seem to appear all over the place. I better not let myself in. This could go wrong in so many ways. As soon as I catch my breath, I see a foe that isn't quite like the rest. I believe he's not here to make friends. This grumpy ape will be quite a test. Throughout this quest, I do wonder whether I'll be victorious in the end. There is not much room for blunders. I hope that destiny is my friend. Apparently this is the domain of gorillas in a very grumpy mood. But no matter who tries to attack me, I'll get them because I'm very shrewd. I can't wait to touch the ground again. I don't think my sanity will remain. When I jump on branches with my feet, they will break and then come back in a beat. I barely got here and that's what I got. More enemies that try to take me on. Nasty gorillas, I'll make tortillas out of your skulls with a pause in this song. I won't be intimidated by monkeys, even if they've been kicking my butt so far. But I have to face it, it's quite amazing to see how proficient builders they really are. Right now it's pretty clear. There's no turning back from here. I can feel the challenge now that's gotten closer to the end. This terrifying forest made me stronger in a way that I don't comprehend. I keep holding my head up high, for life has chosen me. My struggle's bigger than myself, even if sometimes I disagree. No way to know where this is gonna lead. I fell all the way and I know that I'll have to climb it all over again. I guess I have to be more careful with the way I traverse this terrain. I am fighting my way through this. All I hear is my own voice. I am simply not scared at all. Giving up, simply not a choice. I feel danger approaching and I am not sure what I should do. Is it reason or intuition that I should listen to? Sliding out of control and I can't really fathom. How can I even handle all this action? So it is you who's in charge of this tribe. The pain I will bring you will be so hard to describe.